Hello, and welcome to Purchasing Magazine's Monday Midday Business Report. I'm Tom Stunza, Executive Editor of Purchasing.
And I'm Maria Varmazis, Associate Editor, and here are this week's headlines.
Buyers should have a good year in 2007. Here's why.
Overall, metal prices will drop, but zinc is a big exception.
Many chemical prices will go down also, but not titanium dioxide.
Electronics buyers will be smiling, except those buying DRAMs.
Meanwhile, India will make its mark in semiconductor production.
The European Union will make its mark regulating chemicals.
And a group of purchasing pros will make their mark. They just passed the first P-card certification exam.
And now, here are the details.
Early forecasts paint a bright picture for buyers in 2007. More prices will fall than rise. That's because supply is expanding while demand is expected to level off. Take metals, for example. After 52% growth in metals pricing in 2006, overall metals pricing in 2007 could drop by 10%.
Let's look at the specifics. First, copper. Largely due to a projected surplus, copper will drop from $3.11 per pound in 2006 to $2.89 in 2007. Originally, analysts thought there would be a deficit of copper.
Aluminum prices will slide because of sluggish global purchasing and rising inventories. Even demand growth in China has been declining. We see the price going from last year's $1.19 a pound to $1.14 this year.
And cold-rolled sheet steel will drop from $671 per ton in 2006 to $631. Steel has been dropping in price lately because of surplus inventory and declining demand, and that will continue.
But not every metal will drop in price. Zinc, used to coat iron and steel to prevent corrosion, has been increasing in demand in world markets. It's going to go from $1.51 per pound to $1.65 per pound this year. That's nearly a 10% increase.
Additionally, chemicals buyers will see a drop in prices for many materials. But of course there will be exceptions, and one is titanium dioxide, used as a whitening agent in the pulp and paper industry. It's going up at least 4%, from $1.04 per pound last year to $1.12 per pound this year, indicating possible recovery in pulp and paper.
Electronics buyers will be smiling in 2007 for the most part. Weaker demand will mean lower prices for many components. The exception will be DRAMs. The average price for dynamic random access memory chips will rise 4.5%, from about $4.17 last year to $4.36 this year, according to IC Insights.
Also in 2007, you'll see India grow as a source for semiconductor production. Revenue from chip manufacturing there will increase from $596 million in 2005 to $2.1 billion in 2010, according to researcher iSupply. The Indian government has provided incentives to companies to open facilities in Chennai in the southeast. EMS provider Flextronics plans to build a manufacturing facility on the outskirts of that city.
And now for 2007 environmental news. The European Union's new chemical regulation called REACH, or the Registration, Evaluation, and Authorization of Chemicals, will go into full effect on June 1. It mandates that all the properties and safety information for every chemical going into every product sold in the European market be fully documented in a central database. Many chemical companies say the mandate may burden them financially. Go to purchasing.com for regular updates.
Finally, look for a new level of professionalism in purchasing departments in 2007. More than 80 P-card program managers just received word they passed the Certified Purchasing Card Professionals exam, earning the new professional designation of CPCP. The exam was administered by the National Association of Purchasing Card Professionals. Lisa Benz of the purchasing operation at CSX Transportation passed the exam. Her thoughts? The designation shows P-card programs are in the hands of professionals with a high level of knowledge and competency. Congratulations, Lisa. Deadline for the next test is May 11th, 2007.
Well, that's it for this week's edition of Purchasing's Monday Midday Business Report. Be sure to check purchasing.com for more detail on all these stories and for special reports like these.
Why you need to think out of the box to manage inventory.
How one small company is riding lead manufacturing to profitability.
And the role global sourcing plays at GlaxoSmithKline.
I'm Tom Stunza.
And I'm Maria Varmazis.
See you next week.